Hey everyone. I hope all is well. I've been writing in my journal and I got some messages and I wanted to share them with you. This one message that I'm going to do separately, but this message is to let you know that, life is full of tests. And it's not that the universe doesn't trust you. It's just about seeing how you respond to things from different angles, seeing how you respond to the same thing in different ways, to see if you've truly learned that lesson and you're ready to move to whatever the next cycle of lessons, I guess, are. So what I wrote down, it says, it's your response that is going to get you to the next level. It's your response to those tests that are going to get you to the next level. Be alert. That's what the universe wants us to do. It wants us to pay attention to the small details. What is it that we are taking in? How is it that we can alchemize what it is that has happened to us in the past and bring it forward, pay it forward, give it to the next person, help and lend our help to the next person. It's your response to all of these tasks that are going to bring you to the next level in your life. And I know sometimes it's difficult because, trust me, I've been there. Sometimes I feel like I'm still there. Some days are better than others. Today's a good day, but it's been rough. It hasn't been easy. And, I know that Source has my back. And I know that these tests are not in spite of me, but they're for me. They're for me. They've helped me so far to get from so far. And I'm just so in awe of Source, and so in awe of how the ancestors, God, the universe, how they just love on me and love on us and just guide us and show us the way and put little signs and nuggets everywhere for us to find. And there's such beauty in that. It's like a little scavenger hunt with the universe. And it kind of reminds me of Kendrick Lamar. I don't know how I got here, but it just reminds me of him, how he has so many scavengers. We go on so many scavenger hunts when he drops his music, and everything always means something in his music. And it's the same thing with the universe. And I can't help but wonder if that is the final entendre, so to speak, of it all, of everything means something, and everything truly does mean something when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, when it comes to the universe, when it comes to signs that we receive and intuitive hits that we get and downloads that we feel called to share, and we come and we share it, and that helps the next person, and then they do it and they help the next person. And that's how we build each other up. That's how we create our communities. That's how we blossom, and that's how we thrive. And it just makes me happy and just super thankful for just understanding of how beautiful life can be, even when things might not have always been the very best. I can honestly say that the journey has been great, and it led me to where I'm at now. And it's I can't help but think too, the things that helped me get to where I'm at were my responses to the tests that were put in front of me, were my responses to what Source had to show me, and were my responses to how I wanted to learn, how I wanted to take what I learned and apply it to my life, apply it to how I do things, how I treat people, how I show up for people. Because, it's funny. I was having a conversation the other day, and it came up, and it was like, I don't want to do what other people have done to me. I want to do better for the next person. Like, there's a lot of people, and I know this is kind of going off topic, but, hang with me. There's a lot of people that, I don't know, like, they've gone through things, and they punish the next person for what they've gone through. And I have, unfortunately, like, been sometimes like a victim. Ugh, I can't get the words. A victim of that in my past. And it's hard. It's hard to know that, people go through things, and then they get so hardened by the experience that was supposed to teach them, instead of really just looking at the experience for what it was supposed to be, the lesson that it was supposed to be, like what they were supposed to learn from those things. And I think that's a part of our journey as humans. It's like, yeah, we have the choice, but what are you choosing to do with those lessons? Are you choosing to let those lessons harden your heart and make you so you're like, I don't want to love anymore? Or harden your heart and make it so you're like, I don't want to have any friends anymore. I don't want to have a wife or a husband or children or this or that, because of the experiences that you've had in this life. And it's funny because now that I think about it, I was going down that path real bad. Like, Like, before the pandemic, I was just like, I hate people. I don't like people. I don't like this. I don't like that. And it was just so much negativity in my, like, and it wasn't that I was a negative person per se, but I guess I just chose to look at the negative outlook on a lot of things versus the positive. And that was like the time where I was like depressed the most, and not really wanting to like do anything for myself, and kind of like, I guess, like punishing myself in a way, because I just chose not to see things from a different point of view. And my response to the situation or the lesson, was to have a negative response, was to fall victim to my circumstance instead of learning from said circumstance. So I just wanted to share that message with you. Don't fall victim to your circumstances and what's going on in your life. Everything is a lesson. Sometimes you have to grit your teeth, and you have to, push forward until you can get past the resistance or the icky part of like where you're at. And not to say like you're in an icky situation. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, a lot of us aren't necessarily where we want to be, and we're in that liminal space in between. And sometimes it can feel rough, like it can be very turbulent, your emotions, and you can feel like, can I do this? Am I good enough? Can I, like, what can I do? And how can I make it work? And it's going to work out. Choose to look at the positive. Choose to look at things from a different perspective. How can I do things differently? What other avenue can I take to get to the destination? Can I course correct? So that's the message I have for you today. I know I kind of went off all over the place, but I hope this message reaches you well, and I love you, and thank you for listening.